Hello, citizens, and welcome back to the Nerdy Nation. This episode of the Nerdy Nation is being brought to you by Iron Archer Studios. Iron Archer Studios, changing your entertainment for a better tomorrow, and by the Comic Collectors Guild. Check them out online at thecomiccollectorsguild.com. And I would also like to mention again the Sunroom Toy Collectors group on Facebook. It's a bunch of awesome people that collect stuff. They trade, they sell, they have a lot of fun. Please check them out. It's an invitation only. If you're interested in joining the Sunroom, send me your Facebook information. I'll invite you because it's an awesome group. Today is going to be a little bit different. I have a comparison video for you today. I'm going to be comparing Spideys. Now, when I got the House of M Spidey here, I said to myself, this is the only Spidey I'm going to need. He's awesome. He articulates very well, and he looks close to like a classic Spidey, so I don't think I'm going to need another one. But due to gifts and trades, I ended up with a total of 4 Spideys right now. As I've already done a video with House of M Spidey, I am not going to be articulating him today, although he still is one of my very, very favorite figures to date. So let's go on to my next comparison here. I have the Spider Armor Spider-Man from the Gamerverse collection. It's the Spider Armor Mark III. Peter Parker upgrades his spider suit with advanced technology known as Spider Armor Mark III. This was actually in the comics at one point. I can't remember where it was first. What first appearance it had. So, looking at the Spider Armor Mark III, head moves up a little bit, down a little bit, and around. The arm movement is kind of hindered by the crazy shoulder pad thingies. It can go around, but it can't go up very far. There is a bicep break that allows the arm to twist. A double hinged elbow and a pivot and twist at the wrist. There is an ab crunch. He can go forward that far and backward that far. There is a waist swivel. Legs can go out this far, up this far, and not very far back. There's a break at the thigh, a double hinged knee, and a rocker pivot at the foot, at the ankle. It's an okay figure. I have a hard time getting it into poses. Number one, he's only got the left-handed sweeping hand. His other hand is fisted. He did not come with any additional hands, which is funny. The House of M Spider-Man did not come with any additional hands either, but I can pose him because he's far more posable than this one, and I have a very hard time getting the Mark III Spider Armor to stand. My next Spidey for the comparison is the Gamerverse Velocity Suit Spider-Man. Peter Parker enhances his spider suit with speed boosting technology to become Velocity Suit Spider-Man. I've actually recently read part of the Gamerverse Spider-Man series, and I believe here is the Velocity Suit comic. But let's get on to the articulation. Head turns, goes up a little bit, down a little bit. Arms can go up to about here. With the bicep swivel, double hinged elbow, and the wrist pivot. Ab crunch, forward, backwards, waist break, legs, again, you go up to about here, forward to about here, and just a little bit backwards. There is that thigh break, the double hinged knee, and the rocker and ankle pivot. Velocity Suit Spider-Man also has the one thwipping hand, and the other fisted hand did not come with any additional hands. Again, a difficult character to get to stand. It's very difficult. I have had a hard time with him, and it's an okay figure, but unlike the House of M, neither of these two have the butterfly shoulder, so it's more difficult to really get it into Spidey posing. Before I go into my last comparison, each of these Spideys came with a piece of webbing. As you can see from House of M Spidey, he comes with the web string, which I've been using to dangle him from. Uh, Spider-Man Spider Armor Mark III comes with a awesome head webbing. So it's like web in the face, you know? And the uh, Velocity Suit Spider-Man comes with a body wrap webbing. I'm going to show you what those look like on a figure with my Talos, who seem to have been the easiest to wrap of my villains, especially since he was one of the ones that couldn't stand up. Anyway, so he's in my villain set. He's laying down now. Alright, my last Spider-Man is the Spider-Man Far From Home stealth suit Spider-Man. Or as is known to the general public, the Night Monkey. Alright. Well, I'm going to read the back of the box here. It says, Peter Parker gears up in an upgraded suit to take on new challenges and new enemies. So, side, back of the box. I have taken out Stealth Suit Spidey a couple of times. I will say I do believe he's more posable than the armors. Alright, here we go. There's your Stealth Suit Spidey. His head turns, goes up a little bit, down a little bit. Arms go all the way up. There is a butterfly shoulder. There's the bicep break, the double hinged elbow, and the I see the swivel, but I don't see a twist at the wrist. Ab crunch. You go forward this far, back way far. There is the waist break. Legs. You can go out that far, forward this far, and of the ones that I've done today, this is the farthest back, except for maybe the House M. I don't remember how far his legs could go back. There is a break at the thigh, double hinged knee, and the rocker ankle pivot. Now, as I said, I've actually had him out before, and I've posed him. I've had him posing. I had him at one point posing, standing on one foot, which is a feat in and of itself. But this is the Night Monkey, so unlike the other Spideys that I have, this one came with the two-fisted hands, but he also comes with additional thwipping hands. So he has he can shoot webs with both hands at the same time. He also comes with an alternate head where the goggles are flipped up. I had a position that I had posed him in. I was going to have him upside down. Get this upside down like this, thwipping hand on both hands. So he's like flipping and thwipping. I probably can't get him to pose on one foot right now because, well, I'm making a video. That sort of thing never happens when I make a video. But I do remember having a picture of him on Instagram standing on one foot. I will revisit that picture if I can, and I will post that on my Instagram at matthewsnerdy. What do you guys think about the Spider-Man figures? Also with the stealth suit Spider-Man, one thing that he didn't come with, he did not come with any webbing. So that's one drawback from the rest of the Spider clones that we have here. What do you guys think of these Spideys? Do you think that these are the best? I know I don't have a pizza Spidey. I know I don't have a new retro collection Spidey yet, but they do seem to be very articulated, but I'm still extremely happy with my House of M until I get something like that, and then I will show you that too. Are there any Spideys that I should have in my collection? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. If you have, hit the notification bell so you know when this craziness is coming up. And remember, in the Nerdy Nation, that's all. Bye.